Have you ever felt like you're running on a hamster wheel? You work tirelessly, put in all the hours, and yet your bank account doesn't reflect the life you envisioned. It's frustrating, isn't it? You start questioning, what am I doing wrong? Here's the truth. Financial success isn't just about working hard or even being smart. It's about adopting the right philosophies about money. Yes, philosophies, those guiding principles that shape the way you think and act about wealth. And here's the good news. These philosophies aren't as complicated as they may seem. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with 6 life-changing lessons that will reshape how you view and manage money. Let's dive in. Lesson 1. The ethics of wealth accumulation. Imagine standing at a crossroads. On one side, a flourishing business empire beckons, symbolizing years of grit and innovation. On the other, whispers of criticism grow louder. Questions about environmental impacts, labor practices, or the morality of holding so much wealth in a world full of need. What do? Take the story of Michael, an entrepreneur who built a tech empire. He enjoyed his success with lavish vacations and investments in luxury, but the glare of public scrutiny soon turned harsh. His company faced backlash for underpaying workers and environmental negligence. Michael was forced to ask himself, do I owe society more than my business acumen? What is my responsibility? This ethical dilemma isn't unique. We've all faced moments when success asks for more than just celebration. It demands introspection. The key takeaway? Wealth isn't just about accumulating numbers in a bank account. It's about how you use those numbers to contribute to the world. Ask yourself, am I building something meaningful? Am I making a difference? Lesson 2. Money and happiness. Let me tell you about Sarah. Sarah was a high-flying executive with dreams of owning a mansion, her ultimate symbol of success. Years of sacrifice finally paid off, and she bought her dream home. For a moment, it felt like she'd made it. But soon, the shine wore off. The sprawling property came with constant maintenance headaches, the pressure of appearances, and even a sense of isolation. Philosophers like Epicurus and Aristotle saw this coming centuries ago. They taught that true happiness doesn't come from material wealth, but from meaningful relationships, simple joys, and a sense of purpose. Sarah eventually downsized and redirected her resources toward experiences that truly brought her joy: travel, family, and philanthropy. The lesson? Money can enhance happiness, but it's not the source. Use it wisely to build a life that aligns with your true values. Lesson 3. The concept of value. What's the true worth of money? Is it the number on a paycheck, or is it something deeper? Consider this. You invest in a property, hoping its value will skyrocket. But the market crashes, and suddenly your prized investment feels like a ball and chain. This scenario plays out every day, and it's a powerful reminder that not all value is created equal. Intrinsic value, things like knowledge, health, or relationships, is timeless. Extrinsic value, like money or assets, fluctuates. The key is to recognize this distinction. Don't tie your self-worth to the rise and fall of financial markets. Instead, invest in what endures: your skills, your mindset, and your community. Lesson 4. Materialism versus minimalism. Picture this. A billionaire throws a lavish party. Amidst the opulence, a guest whispers, "This man earns more in a day than you've made in your entire life." The reply? "Yes, but I have something he never will. Enough." This powerful anecdote highlights the tug-of-war between materialism and minimalism. Materialists see money as a ladder to happiness: a bigger house, a faster car, a more extravagant vacation. Minimalists argue the opposite: less is more. True freedom lies in simplicity. The reality? Both philosophies have their traps. Materialists can fall into endless cycles of consumption, while minimalists may turn simplicity into another form of competition. The sweet spot is balance. Use money to enrich your life, not define it. Focus on what truly matters, whether that's time, freedom, or meaningful experiences. Lesson 5. Philosophical perspectives on debt. Debt. It's a word that can evoke dread or opportunity, depending on how you use it. Aristotle believed debt could be virtuous if it fostered growth, like investing in education or starting a business. But if used recklessly, it becomes a trap, a sign of indulgence over wisdom. Modern financial systems complicate this further. Predatory lending and high-interest loans exploit the vulnerable, creating cycles of poverty. This isn't just a financial issue, it's a moral one. When taking on debt, ask yourself, Am I borrowing for a purpose that aligns with my long-term goals? Am I honoring my obligations with integrity? Lesson 6. Money in a Just Society. Now imagine a world where wealth is distributed not by chance, but by principles of fairness. Philosopher John Rawls envisioned this through his veil of ignorance. If you didn't know whether you'd be rich or poor, how would you design society's rules? You'd probably aim for a system where even the least fortunate could lead a dignified life. Contrast this with Karl Marx, who called for an overhaul of capitalism itself. While Rawls aimed for fairness within existing systems, Marx sought to eliminate inequality at its root. Both perspectives challenge us to think deeply about the role of money in society. Are we using it to uplift or to divide? Are we building systems that serve everyone or just a privileged few? Final thoughts. Money is more than just currency. It's a reflection of our values, choices, and priorities. By mastering these 6 philosophies, you can transform your relationship with wealth, from a source of stress to a tool for freedom and purpose. Remember, financial success isn't about how much you have, it's about how well you use it. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What's your philosophy on money? And if you're ready for more insights, stay tuned for our next video. Together, let's build not just wealth, but a life worth living.